Today we are going to see the recaps of fantasy movie Immortal. Immortals is a visually stunning action fantasy film directed by Tarsem Singh. The movie is loosely based on Greek mythology and focuses on the story of Theseus, a mortal man chosen by the gods to lead the fight against King Hyperion, a brutal tyrant who is waging war against humanity and seeking to unleash the Titans, ancient gods of immense power, from their prison. The movie opens with King Hyperion, played by Rourke, leading a ruthless campaign of conquest. After his family is killed in a war with the gods, he swears vengeance and seeks to release the Titans, ancient, godlike beings imprisoned by Zeus, played by Luke Evans, and the Olympian gods. Hyperion's ultimate goal is to find the Epirus Bow, a weapon of immense power capable of freeing the Titans and unleashing havoc upon the gods in the world. Meanwhile, in the mortal world, a humble young man named Theseus, played by Cavill, lives in a small village and is a skilled warrior, though initially unaware of his divine heritage. He is raised by his mother and does not know his father's identity. As Hyperion's army approaches, Theseus' village is destroyed, and his mother is killed, setting him on a path for vengeance. Theseus, driven by the desire for revenge and justice, is determined to stop King Hyperion. He is captured by Hyperion's forces during a raid, and in the process, he meets the Oracle, a mystical woman named Phaedra, played by Frida Pinto, who is a virgin priestess with the ability to see the future. She tells Theseus that he is the key to defeating Hyperion and that he is destined for greatness. Theseus is unwilling to accept his role as a hero but is forced into action when the Oracle's vision reveals that only he can wield the Epirus Bow to defeat Hyperion. After a series of events, Theseus escapes and joins forces with Stavros, played by Stephen Dorff, a thief with a personal vendetta against the king. Together, they form a small group to fight back against Hyperion's armies. Theseus and his band of warriors journey to locate the Epirus Bow, the only weapon capable of killing the Titans. Along the way, Theseus faces multiple challenges, including deadly traps set by Hyperion's forces, supernatural creatures, and powerful adversaries. Their journey leads them to ancient temples and mystical locations, where Theseus learns more about his destiny. As Theseus and his group fight against Hyperion's forces, the gods begin to intervene in mortal affairs. Zeus and the other Olympian gods have sworn not to intervene directly in the battle between the Titans and the humans, but they offer Theseus guidance through visions and prophecies. Zeus, in particular, wants to avoid the release of the Titans, as they pose a threat to the Olympian order. Theseus' mentor, Old Man, who has guided him throughout his journey, is killed in a betrayal by one of his own men, adding emotional weight to Theseus' mission. This betrayal serves to strengthen Theseus' resolve to defeat Hyperion and prevent the release of the Titans. In a crucial moment, it is revealed that Theseus is the son of Zeus, the god of thunder. This revelation comes when Phaedra experiences a vision of the future, showing that only Theseus, with his divine bloodline, can stop the destruction that Hyperion will bring upon the world. However, Theseus remains reluctant to embrace his divine heritage, believing that his humanity is what makes him capable of defeating evil. In the final confrontation, Theseus and his allies arrive at the Temple of the Gods, where Hyperion has used the Epirus Bow to unleash the Titans. As Hyperion attempts to free the Titans and destroy the gods, Theseus must face him in an epic battle. In the battle's climax, Theseus finally wields the Epirus Bow and, with the power granted by his divine blood, is able to kill Hyperion and prevent the Titans from being freed. Theseus faces down the mighty king, who has been consumed by rage and vengeance throughout the movie, and defeats him in a brutal one-on-one combat. After killing Hyperion, Theseus uses the bow to destroy the Titans, sending them back to their prison and stopping the cataclysmic threat to humanity and the gods. Theseus is left standing victorious, though the cost of his victory is high. The gods acknowledge Theseus as a hero, and Zeus appears to him, acknowledging his bravery and strength. Phaedra is also killed in the final battle, fulfilling the prophecy of her tragic end, but leaving behind a legacy of love and hope. With the death of Hyperion and the destruction of the Titans, peace is restored in the world. Theseus, having come to terms with his divine lineage, decides to return to the mortal world. The movie closes with Theseus standing alone in a victorious but bittersweet moment, knowing that he has saved the world but at the cost of much personal sacrifice. One of the core themes of Immortals is the conflict between humanity and divinity. Theseus, as a mortal, is forced to confront both his humanity and his divine heritage. He must learn that it is not his immortality that gives him strength, but his choices and actions as a man. The movie explores the idea of destiny, with Theseus being thrust into a prophecy that he initially does not want to fulfill. Over the course of the film, he learns to accept his role in shaping the world's future, ultimately deciding that he has the power to change his fate through his actions. Theseus' journey shows the importance of sacrifice and what it means to be a hero. He is willing to risk everything, including his life and his humanity, to protect the world from destruction. Hyperion's character illustrates the destructive nature of vengeance and the corruption of absolute power. His desire to free the Titans and overthrow the gods leads to his own downfall and the destruction of the world. Immortals is a visually stunning action fantasy film that draws heavily on Greek mythology. It tells the story of Theseus, a mortal man chosen by the gods to stop the tyrannical King Hyperion from releasing the ancient Titans and destroying the world. With themes of fate, destiny, sacrifice, and the conflict between humanity and divinity, the movie offers a gripping tale of heroism. Through intense battles, dramatic revelations, and epic confrontations, Theseus rises to embrace his destiny and save humanity.